What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Barber's channel, and check this out, man. I have a tip for you guys that I guarantee will last you for years on end for the rest of your career. Okay, so let me tell you the back end first before I tell you this tip. So when I first started cutting hair, I don't even want to say before I start cutting hair, I was actually in the shop just watching Diego for months, a year, before I even put my hand on anybody's head. So I would stand right behind him, on the side of him. When he showed up at the shop, that's what I did. And as I was there, I would just stand there, sweep up the hair, clean up the shop, stand right there and watch him from when he started all the way till close. And one day he tells me, get yourself a pair of scissors and a pair of in a comb. And then he says, when you use this stuff, when you have it, hold it all the time. And I was thinking, well, I'm not cutting anybody's hair. Why would I even get it? You know what I mean? Why would I even have that in my possession at any time? Because I'm not even, I'm not even working. So he told me, just do it. He goes, even if you're at home, you're at a restaurant. He goes, it sounds silly, but just wait. When you're at home, when you're at a restaurant, when you're with your girlfriend at the movie theater, always have these in your hand. He goes, no matter where you go, have them in your hand and carry them with you, right? And so I thought it was kind of funky at first, but he was my teacher. So I said, all right. So I bought me some shears, not expensive ones, just some basic shears, and I got me a comb. And everywhere I went, even where on a restaurant eating dinner, I always had these in my hands. I know it sounds silly, but this is what I did, right? So I didn't know, but this is what it was doing for me. It was training me to keep something always in my hand, because when I cut hair, I'm always with a clipper over comb, scissors. I'm always brushing the hair. I'm always, tapering up, doing something with my scissors and combs. These never leave my hand unless I got a brushing off the hair. But other than that, I either have one of these in my hand all the time. Now I've been doing this for a minute now. Some years, so I'm able to put it down, but still when I'm working, these are always by my side. And it stuck with me so hard that I even got it tattooed on my hand, a scissors and a comb. And it was basically like a remembrance for me to remember how I got this started and what it took to just keep in my mind. And every time I had these on me, I always thought about cutting hair all the time. And I love hearing the sound. I don't know what it is about the scissors. I don't know what it is about the comb. These two sounds just remind me of my craft, man. So yeah, that's what I did. And he also told me to get some clippers, right? And I didn't know how to cut hair at the time. I didn't touch nobody's head. But he said, have your pair of clippers and carry those clippers in your backpack everywhere you go. He goes, even if you go on vacation, carry them with you in your backpack. Again, I thought it was kind of silly, man, but I was like, all right, I'm going to listen to you. So anywhere I was going, I always had a pair of clippers in my backpack. And so doing that, though, I realized this. When I was going house to house, when I drove to people's spots and cut anywhere, I was cutting anywhere. I was cutting in backyards, laundromats, people's, trap houses I cut in before. Anywhere I could cut, I was cutting. And guess what? I always had my clipper and comb, and I always had my clippers. I always had my scissors and my comb, and I always had my clippers in my backpack, and I was always ready to roll. And you got to remember, man, these two simple little tools right here is your foundation of your income. It's your foundation to produce. You know what I mean? So you want to have these on you. If you're a new barber or beginning barber, carry these bad boys everywhere you go. You can't lose. So that's what I've been taught when I first got into the barber industry, and when I was the first couple years when I was working. These are my road dogs, man. These are my sidekicks, my side pieces. This is everything for me. So hopefully that tip, man, helps you out. I guarantee it will. Subconsciously, you're just always going to have cutting hair on your mind, and you're always going to have these guys right by your side. So yeah, man, I hope you guys learned something from that. I hope you can carry that, and I for sure hope you listen to that tip and follow it, man. All right, you guys, if you guys want to learn anything else, You could leave a message or follow my Instagram at Eye of Your Barber. All right, you guys. We'll check you on the next one. Peace.